Hello and welcome to this week's live episode of Woodlands on Air, brought to you by Woodlands Online. I'm your host as usual, Sean Thompson, here to bring you the latest in Woodlands area news and events for this week of November 10th through the 16th. That's right, by the time this week is over, we will be more than halfway through with November. The holidays are steamrolling towards us as the end of the year beckons. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So here we go. How do you know we're live? Easy. I can tell you right now, it is 58 degrees outside, and it's only going to get up to 60. Bright, sunshiny weather, high UV, so don't let the cool air fool you. If you go out and about, wear some SPF and maybe wear a floppy hat. It's going to actually warm up in a couple of days, get back into the 80s, but then on the heels of that, it's going to get colder and rainier, and any day now we're going to start complaining about how our pipes are freezing, so enjoy the warmth while you can. Well, that's it for your little PSA on the weather. Now let's talk about some events. So it is Monday, November the 10th, and all month long, the Southwestern Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce is hosting a business Christmas tree decorating contest, or business Christmas decorating. You can go way beyond the tree. It's a great way to get businesses into competition with each other, networking. It's a lot of fun. You can find out information about that by going to WoodlandsOnline.com and clicking on the events tab. Now, not only is it Monday, it's Mahjong Monday. Did you know that? Because, excuse me, there is the Woodlands Mahjong Society, and they're hosting a great, apparently Mahjong's just taken off lately. It's like pickleball, but without the pickles. And then we have right now going on as we speak, the Maggart. Now, what is the Maggart? Well, it's the annual golf tournament that benefits Yes to Youth. It's a huge thing. It's happening at the South Millbend Golf Course. If you haven't been out there yet, go check it out and sponsor something real quick, or buy a mulligan, something to help Yes to Youth as part of this fundraiser. And then the Woodlands Arts Council Student Art Scholarship Program is ongoing. It's already going, and it's happening until January the 2nd of next year. So if you're a student, high school student, you want to get some scholarship money, go to woodlandsonline.com, click on the events tab, go to, well, any day this week on the calendar, or do a keyword search for the Student Art Scholarship Program to find out how you can qualify. On to Tuesday now, Beam Light Sauna, and that's Beam, B-E-E-M, is hosting some little pop-ups all month long, and tomorrow they're going to be at Yoga 6 Creekside. So go find out what light sauna therapy might do for you, and is not only with Beam, but also find out what Yoga 6 Creekside. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they do yoga, how these two holistic and technological combinations might be able to help you. Also on Tuesday, Two Tones Dueling Piano Bar is hosting a special Jukebox Bingo fundraising event, and it's going to benefit Biscuits Cat Heaven. So if you're a cat lover like I'm not, then head on over to Two Tones, do some Jukebox Bingo, and raise some money for the little fuzzy critters. Also on Tuesday, Montgomery County Food Drive, well, beyond Tuesday, but they're hosting their holiday helpings food drive. The Montgomery County Food Bank is through the end of the year. So if you want to make a donation, please, any food you donate, make sure it's food you would eat. Don't get rid of the old, rusted and dented cans or out of date macaroni and cheese. Buy fresh and buy some things that, you'd be proud to have too, and donate it to the Montgomery County Food Bank, or you can also learn how to host your own and get something going. Now, but the big thing about Tuesday is it's Veterans Day. That's right. It's a holiday. Banks will be closed. Some offices will be closed. We'll be open. But we have the Woodlands Veterans Day tribute happening at the Central Fire Station there on Grogan's Mill. Conroe ISD has one. Up in Conroe at the Veterans Memorial Commission, they've got a special Veterans Day tribute. Please, please, please show your support to veterans, past, present, and future, by commemorating or celebrating Veterans Day. And then finally on Tuesday, it's the Alden Bridge Village Association meeting. So if you're an Alden Bridge resident, go find out what's happening in your village. And if you're a member of one of the other villages, why don't you sneak in and find out what they're doing that you're not? Sounds like fun. Moving on to Wednesday now, Hump Day. Magnolia Soap and Bath Company is hosting a girls' night. It's like this whole bath bomb thing where bring in the ladies, learn how to make your bath bombs or your soaps. Now, even though this is a girls' night, guys, I'm telling you, I actually bought some like shaving soap from there. And my gosh, it's really cool. They got some amazing products that are just great for the skin. Now that I care about my skin, I'm shopping there myself, and I think you should too. The French Courtyard is hosting its holiday open house on Wednesday. They're a consignment store. They have high-end furnishings, home decor. It's absolutely gorgeous. I know they're going to be getting some new inventory in just in time for the holidays. If you want to just surprise a loved one with a new bedroom suite or armoire or anything like that, head on over to French Courtyard. It's over across the freeway in Oak Ridge North. And then finally on Wednesday, what's going on through December 10th, Toys for Tots. Now, they're all drop-off locations all over town, but Americans ER and Urgent Care, they are doing it themselves. So drop it off. They're right there on Research Forest where dead ends on FM 2978. But again, much like I said with the food earlier, if you're going to donate toys for kids, don't grab the old stuff that's broken or missing pieces or anything. Get a new game, get new toys, just stuff that you'd be excited or you'd have your kids be excited to open up on Christmas. And let's take care of these kids and families that just may not have it as good as we do right now, okay? And thanks in advance from me to you for all you would do and do when it comes to donations for worthy causes here in Montgomery County. You guys rock when you do that. What else is happening on Thursday now? Thursday, a lot's happening. So Cereso Modern Italian Kitchen is hosting a Roman pasta master class. And we're going to learn to make 4 different kinds of Roman pasta. I was wondering what separates Roman pasta from other pasta. And I figured out that other pasta you may order to go, but Roman pasta you order toga. I'm going to let that one hang there for a second while producer Justin hits me with something from beyond camera range. But no, it's where you get to actually plan out 4 different pasta classes, excuse me, from scratch. You get to drink in between and you get to enjoy it. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. And if you need some away time from the kiddos during the morning on Thursday, drop the little loved ones off at Maximum Athletics. They're having a parents' day out from 9:30 to 12:30. So drop the kids off, pay a couple of bucks, and then get the hell out of Dodge and just do what you want to do. And then you'll have to come back at 12:30 to pick them up, but they should be suitably oversugared, overstimulated, and ready to crash out for the rest of the day. So there you go. John Cooper School on Thursday is hosting its Fine Arts Preview, and they've got an amazing fine arts program. Not only just, like art, like sculpture and painting and stuff like that, and creative writing, but also an amazing theater department. And if you know me at all, I'm all about the theater. So go enjoy the John Cooper School Fine Arts Preview Day. And speaking of awesome schools, the Woodlands Christian Academy is continuing hosting its applications for the new school year. And both schools, totally awesome in my book. Depending on, what your particular needs are, check them both out if you want to give your kiddos the best education imaginable. I think it's the last one of the season. Rock the Row at Restaurant Row in Hughes Landing is hosting its free concert season, and it's winding up for the autumn with the Tropical Steel Pan Orchestra. These guys sound amazing. I heard them at Market Street, I think, is the last time I saw them. Just a wonderful band. You wouldn't believe the music they came up with. So go enjoy that. Or you can head on over to Dozy Do's Big Barn on Thursday, where conservative icon and comedian Chad Prather will be a raconteur and talk to you and stimulate and outrage and inform and educate and all around entertain. And we love things happening at Dozy Do's Big Barn. So show your support. Buy some tickets. Let's talk about the weekend now. We'll start off with Friday. I want to give a big happy 25th birthday to Body Benefits. 25 years. This is a great, I earlier heard me talking about the combination of holistic treatment and technology. Body Benefits for 25 years has been the forefront of that. Not only do they have things like oils and stuff like that, natural cures and remedies and assistance, but they also use heavy technology when need be for light therapy, sound therapy, float therapy, all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. I've gone in for some treatments for various things myself, and I tell you, every time I end up slightly better than I was before I went in. You should check it out yourself. But happy birthday, Sherry, and everyone there. Also on Friday, at the Rob Fleming Amphitheater, which is, if you go to Rob Fleming Recreation Center and you're looking at it and you go to the right, there's a little bridge, take that, do a little winding path, and all of a sudden there's this gorgeous, huge outdoor amphitheater. It's beautiful. And they're going to have a family movie night there. They're going to be showing Kung Fu Panda, which is near and dear to my heart because apparently my spirit guide is the panda. It is my Patronus. And so go head on out. This is for all ages. Leave the glass containers at home, but bring blankets, lawn chairs. There's plenty of seating there. And watch a movie in the outdoors because the weather's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Or you can, again, go to Dozy Do's Big Barn to catch Mickey and the Motor Cars. Great band, and they're playing there. Now, I'm talking about all these places to go to and what to do. You need to find details, or maybe you have to buy tickets beforehand. Again, just go to WoodlandsOnline.com and click on the events tab. It'll open up a calendar, or you can do a keyword search, find what you need, get all the information, and buy your tickets if you need to early. Okay, let's dig into the weekend now. On Saturday at Community Fieldhouse, they're having a big old band celebration concert series with Josh Abbott Band, Sammy Kershaw, Jason Cassidy. If you haven't been to Community Fieldhouse, first off, my God, it's big. It's a huge location. But they put the community in Community Fieldhouse. They really want to give back to the community. It's part sports bar, part sports arena, part music venue, restaurant, breakfast place, coffee place. It's for the community. You got to check them out. Or you can head on over on Saturday to Precision Camera up on 545 North for their Holiday Expo, where they're going to be showing the latest and greatest great stuff to put in stockings, or it's a little expensive to put in just a stocking. I'd gift wrap them in like big boxes and stuff too. You can also do a good thing for on behalf of the Woodlands Township. Woodlands Township on Saturday is hosting both Community Involvement Day as well as Shred Day. So Community Involvement Day is where you get down and dirty to help clean up and stuff like that. And of course, Shred Day is a special day if you have these things that just need to save records or keep other people from snooping in them. The township's got you covered. Find out all you need to know at Woodlands Online. And then finally on Saturday and Sunday, it's the Texas Renaissance Festival, doing they're getting closer towards the Christmas theme stuff. I need to get out there. It's been a busy month or so for me, but I've got to find a Saturday or Sunday, so maybe I'll catch you out there. And then wrapping up the week on Sunday, a couple things happening. The Blue Lion Pub, especially on Sunday, they got some amazing things. So during the daytime, they're going to have acoustic brunch with J.P. Lee. And if you haven't had the brunch there, oh my gosh, it's really good. And then that evening, they're going to have Jazz in the Woods with the Killer Bees. So lots of live music happening at the Blue Lion Pub. And then again, Dozy Do's Big Barn. Sorry, I talk about it a lot because I love them. But Diamond Rio is going to be playing. You don't want to miss that band. So that's it for some events that are happening. And I'm just talking about a fraction. So if you want to find out more, find out what I've missed, go to woodlandsonline.com, click on the events tab, and go to town. But now let's talk about some news that's happening. So the holidays are rapidly approaching. We already have a story out about how that light place where the Splash Town used to be on 45 in spring, that opened up over the weekend. It's already become very popular. But on the 20th of November, we have a couple of things. We got the Market Street lighting of the tree, and at the same time, we got the Ice Rinks VIP preview party put on by the Strong Firm every year. Both amazing events. Usually I go to both, and I'm hopping back and forth between Market Street and the ice rink because it's just so darn fun. And then also on the 22nd, it's the lighting of the dove ceremony. Big Woodlands tradition. So it cannot be denied. The holidays are right around the corner. So some Conroe students, Conroe Independent School District, students over the summer and through the summer raised hundreds of dollars and 1,300 school supply kits for students who got adversely affected by the summertime, those floods in Leander ISD. And this is a great, because it's a club of chefs or who want to be chefs when they grow up. And they put this together to leave a legacy and help others. What a story. You got to read about it at WoodlandsOnAir.com in our news section. And then finally, I got to say the election happened. We had election day last week. We have a new position 6 director. I'm sorry, I lost the word there for a second. And all 17 amendments passed on the Texas state constitution ballot. And then we got some mixture of old and new with other mayors and city council members. And you can find out what happened with the dozen or so Conroe propositions they had going. About half of them, 2/3 of them made it, and a third of them didn't, but you want to find out more. And then breaking news, well, you may have heard it earlier this morning, looks like the shutdown is about to be shut down. That's right. The shutdown that's been affecting a lot of people, including my wife, who's stuck in Los Angeles at the moment, is going to hopefully be over soon. A compromise was reached. I know this is more national, but it affects us locally. And the revised bill will be passed by the Senate, or has been passed by the Senate, will go back to the House, and hopefully things will go back to a little bit more normal, or we may realize just how smooth things have been the last couple of weeks, unless you're flying. Hi, honey. I know you're watching from Los Angeles right now, and wish you were with me. Anyhow, okay, that's it for your political stance on the shutdown, as well as all these events and news that's been happening around the Woodlands. Now, as I told you earlier, I'm not the only gig in town. Woodlands Online has video series. We have a TV series. We have podcasts. We have news and weather and traffic updates, job listings, marketplace, you name it, we got it. We're your one-stop shop for all things the Woodlands, kind of like a digital town hall. If you want to send me an email, let me know how awesome I'm doing. I'd love to hear from you. Send that to shows@woodlandsonline.com. And if you have any complaints, send them to any other email address on the planet. I don't care. That's it from me on behalf of myself, producer Justin, and everyone here at woodlandsonline.com. Have a great week. Start bundling up. Check your heating systems. Make sure they're okay. Don't text and drive. Make excellent life choices. And I'll see you next Monday.